This is a college football playoff semifinal at the Sugar Bowl. It's the Texas Longhorns against the Missouri Tigers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt. Tremendous build-up to this semifinal game. Holly Rowe joins us on the sidelines with some of the key storylines. Holly?
The Missouri head coach told me before the game, this team is expected to be here. That's the hardest thing about coming into the game here today and this kickoff. These are the big dogs. Everybody thought they would be competing for a national championship, but they barely squeaked by in a win last week. They are going to have to be better, eliminate some of their mistakes, and showcase why people thought they would be in the conversation for national champion and play a little bit stronger and better today. It all starts with this opening series and better execution for this team. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. Play action here on first down. Lets it go quickly. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. Below the intrigue and all the challenge of a conference battle in the playoff bracket. These two teams came through the SEC, got into the bracket, and now stand in each other's way for a chance to win a national title.
And Chris, as you know, just such a proud conference, and there's no doubt that whoever wins this matchup is going to be trying to carry that torch forward for the entirety of the SEC to try to march forward for a championship.
Important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, they face third down. Looking to pass, it's Simmons. Moves out of the pocket. Looking deep down the left side. Oh, that one's picked off. Brought down after the return, but a huge takeaway at this moment. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage 2nd and 3rd down opportunities.
Throwing off play action. A deep shot to the right. The pass is caught, but they say he's out of bounds, so an incompletion.
This is just solid coverage in the back end, and they told us that they were going to be aware of these deep shots. They knew that they were going to get some aggressive calls from this offense, and here it shows up early in this game. But again, the coverage is sound, and what I love about them is their ability to track these routes deep down the field. Trying to take a shot, but the coverage is there.
This running back just continues to help his team. I think he's playing with a hunger, Joe. He said he wanted a chance to play for a championship, and it shows out there.
Chris, this is when the portal just works out perfectly. It's great for the player, it's great for the program, and because of that, it's great for the...
Touchdown, Longhorns, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. That's an impressive drive. This time they find rhythm, they execute, and they take the lead in this playoff game. That's big.
Well, that's certainly big, Chris. There's no doubt. And you got the sense in those first couple of possessions, these teams were maybe just feeling each other out, throwing a couple of jabs out there. But now you finally get the full game plan. And I got to tell you, I was very impressed with what they were able to do on the line of scrimmage and establishing the rhythm with their quarterback. If they continue to do that, this team's going to be in great shape.
Tackle at the 13, not great field position to start the drive. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. Dropping back, it's Simmons. Looking deep to the right side. The ball is picked off. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat. First down, looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
when we talked with the coaches, they said this was their concern. Their offensive line trying to hold up against this pass rush. And here, right away, they've got the quarterback under duress.
Delayed handoff. The defense all over him. They stop him right at the line.
That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front seven. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing that.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Bringing pressure. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
This offense has got to stay out of these third and long situations. This pass rush is too good, and here, more evidence of that. They get pressure, contact the quarterback as he throws, and now it's fourth down.
Kicked it too far. It lands in the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. As the first down is still going. They bring him down, but that's a good play. It moves the ball to the 39.
They just have to do a better job defensively of sealing that edge. A lot of teams will talk about building a run wall, but also building a hard edge. And here, they're just not able to contain the running back, toss to the right. It's easy for him to get outside. Beautiful job on the outside by those wide receivers, by the way, getting blocks down the field. And it's a nice gain for the back.
Takes the handoff. It's Hardy. He's got room. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. He goes out of bounds, close to the 25.
Well, when you can run the football like this, everything is at your disposal. You can go play action. You can throw it down the field. This offensive line is doing a great job. Huge hole in the back. He's being explosive.
Dropping back. It's Simmons. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
This just feels like 2 steps forward and 1 step back. They get the explosive play on the previous snap, and the defense is able to get right back in and get to the quarterback and create the sack. Really good job by them. But I will say, you've got to maintain and sustain the momentum as an offense. They need to get right back on the horse and try to create some positivity.
Testing the right side here. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Third down play now, trying to keep this impressive drive going. Out of the gun now on third down. Fires it to the left side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
That's the money down that defensive coordinators always talk to us about, Chris. They talk about running their exotic coverages, doing something a little bit different in order to confuse the quarterback and get off the field on third down, and here they're able to do that.
And he's got it from 55 yards away and never in doubt.
What a weapon he is to roll out there and hit this massive bomb. I tell you, as a quarterback, that is just such a relief knowing that you don't have to get that ball inside of the 30-yard line for field goal range. All you've got to do is get it close to the 40, and you can trot your guy out there for a kick.
Coverage team flying downfield, not much gained on that return. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They've got it in the backfield, nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Chris, here's the thing with these run plays, the wide receiver, the tight end, something creative like this, is that you generally have to establish a rhythm before you get to this. And I don't think that they've done that. Once you attack the defense with your traditional run game, traditional pass game, that's exactly when they're set up to get hit by these more exotic run plays. They need to do that first before we start trying these sweeps on the outside.
Offensive line getting set. It's first down. To throw, it's Manning. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Breaks into the clear. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47. Longhorns with 1st and 10 here. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. On the run, he'll let it go. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. He goes out of bounds. They move the ball to the 20. Longhorns looking to cash in this red zone trip. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Oh, and the 50-50 ball falls incomplete. Great fight for the ball.
This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
It's a draw play. Stopped short the marker after just a short gain.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looking to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. On the return, he'll be tackled in the end zone. A touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. You bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
To get the edge like this, you've got to take care of that edge defender, and they do a great job on the left side of this offensive line, getting it blocked up. Then you need some perimeter blocking as well. Wide receivers, selfless on the outside. Nice run right here on the toss play.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter.
Chris, I've been so excited to watch this guy play. He's so aggressive. We're going to see this all day long.
And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Ball scooped up by the defense. Touchdown, Texas. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
They're coming after him. Look at this blitz right here, and they can't protect him. I thought that was a poor job of ID by the offensive line. You get a free rusher, and now this quarterback has got no chance. He's got to hold on to the football. He doesn't, and it's scoop and score for the defense. What a play.
PAT is good, so the lead now is 11. So Texas has the lead as we break the quarter. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Texas. Bringing it out, it's Terry. Tried to make something happen on the return, but steps out at the 23. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. To the air, it's Simmons. It's an out route, the catch made. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. They continue to feed their reliable wide receiver. Joe, he told us he came to this program to play for a championship, and he's got his opportunity here.
This has just been such a tremendous fit. You come in here, obviously this program wanted to target the wide receiver position and bring someone in to solidify the outside. Meanwhile, he wanted to come in and compete for a championship, get more opportunities and more targets. All of those things have happened.
On the move now. Using his legs here. He goes out of bounds. The gain moves it right to the 45.
Well, you get into these big games in the playoff, every first down feels big, and here the opportunity to scramble and move the chains. This is just a terrific job by the quarterback. I've always said, Chris, and it's even more important here in this situation, you've got to be able to scramble for 2, 3, 4 first downs a game, move the chains with your legs as a quarterback, and here he's able to do that. Chris, as a quarterback, you've got to always make your offense right. And here the coverage unit did such a good job. Look at this. There's nowhere to throw the football, and yet the quarterback just makes the offense right by picking up a positive gain. It doesn't have to be a big play all the time. You just do these little things and keep moving the ball forward. It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Going for a big play downfield. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. And the Tigers will bring their punt team on the field now. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. Oh, and it lands at the 4 and bounces in for a touchback. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Football comes out. Defense makes the recovery. Turnover.
And the Tigers take over. First and 10.
So it turns out that was a smart move by the head coach using the challenge. The officials overturned the previous ruling on that play. Second down after that previous play. Looking downfield, it's Manning. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Chris, a couple of things going on here. One, great effort by this defense. Look at them get after it and get after the quarterback. But secondly, as a quarterback, if you're going to throw a screen, you've got to gain depth. If you don't gain depth, you're going to risk getting contact. And that's exactly what happens here. He did not get deep enough in order to complete that screen to the running back. This is such a good job by this defense. Chris, how many times do you hear me talk about staying in your rush lanes and really keeping that quarterback in the pocket? Well, this is the perfect job. Look at them all just push right back into the quarterback's lap. He's got nowhere to go, even though he's trying to scramble. This is a scramble for no gain.
To be brought down, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what this is about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The defense setting up to go against this heavy formation. Hand off to the right side. Oh, he's got open space. Breaks. Here he goes. He's in the clear at the 20. They finally get him down at the 10-yard line. Sets up a first and goal. What a play. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 8.
This offense is able to gain yards, run the football near the goal line. That is tough to do, and it sets you up for a little play action here. This defense has got to account for this run game because they're gaining positive yardage. Do you go play action?
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
This is a no-chance play as a quarterback. This defensive end is getting off the ball so quickly. He is electric. That first step, he gets to the quarterback so quick, he's got nothing to do but protect the football. And thankfully for the offense, he's able to do so.
He escapes the pocket. He throws it away there, avoiding a mistake on third down. And now a fourth down decision coming up. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. He was on target with his first try. See if he can keep it going from 34 yards away. Oh, and he knocks it right through.
Well, that's a confidence boost for this team. It's a good quality drive, and you ended in points. I know they would have rather been in the end zone, but again, getting points on the board in this situation, that's solid for them.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. He steps out of bounds at the 14. That's where the drive will start. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. Now the Longhorns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 more to work with here in the first half. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Offense will keep it on the ground here. He stopped short, and that first down marker is going to bring up 4th and 3.
Oh, I love the chess match right now between these 2 coordinators.
Sorry to interrupt, Joe, but this offense is going to go for it on 4th down on their own side. And the Tigers now signal for a timeout. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with here in the first half. They've already converted once on 4th down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. Now they run a draw play. They make the tackle, but he converts on 4th down. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a first down with plenty to spare.
Boy, you talk about an aggressive decision by this coaching staff. To go for it on 4th down in this field position at this point in the game, didn't have to, but they feel like they can pick it up, and they were able to do that. Rewarded with that bold decision.
Dropping back, it's Manning. Looking to scramble now. Oh, look out, he's got open space. Goes out of bounds, but a solid gain that moves the ball outside the 40. We reach the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. The Longhorns getting set on 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground with the draw play. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
Attack now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Looked over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Townsend. They move the ball to the 48 and earn a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is the advantage of a good quality big tight end, is that he can basically just post up the defense on a 3rd down and you create a first down for your offense. This is the type of mismatch that I think they should exploit the rest of the day. Well, Chris, it's kind of like rinse and repeat on these sets of downs here. Quality run on first down, move the chains on 2nd and 3rd down, and stay on the field. This line is doing one heck of a job, in particular on first down.
Finds an open target on the left side. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone. Longhorns looking to run some tempo here.
You see an offense that runs these drag routes well, it is really tough to stop, almost impossible to stop. And the whole key for the offense is really about timing. It's about the quarterback getting that ball out of his hand on time and then accurately hitting the wide receiver in stride. If that happens, there's really nothing the defense can do.
2nd down and very long now. The intentionally grounding penalties typically costly. Scanning the field, it's Manning. Throws it to the right. And he lays out. Great grab near the right sideline.
I love that they're attacking more down the field in these intermediate spaces, and in order to do that, you've got to throw the football with leverage, and he does that, where your guy has a better opportunity than the defender. But if you're going to do that, you've got to trust that your wide receiver can go out there and make catches like this. He lays out, catches the football. This is outstanding passing game.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Pass caught. Can he get in? Into the end zone for a touchdown. Touchdown, Longhorns. Well, that's exactly what they were looking for, this offense. We talked about the importance of scoring before halftime, and now, Joe, getting the ball to begin the next half, a real chance to build momentum.
Chris, the opportunity to double up, it's so big in these games. This is exactly why you defer if you win the coin toss, so you can have this chance, and it's icing on the cake if you can get the late second quarter score. Now you can go in at halftime, make the adjustments, and come out with your best stuff in the early third quarter drive.
Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Looking for some space. It's Edwards. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line. Timeout taken by Missouri, their second. They still have one more in their pocket for the rest of the half. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Here's the handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. They'll run it from the gun. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. The Tigers will have to kick this away. When he comes for his second punt of the game. And they'll kick it away here. Good coverage there. 0 gain on the return. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes onto the field. This is a daunting attempt from 54 yards out. Let's see if he's got the leg. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And that will extend their lead even further. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Tigers will kick this away to begin the second half. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. To the air, it's Manning. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw.
You quarterbacks out there, when you're throwing the football down the field, you cannot let your eyes track the ball. You've got to keep your eyes on the target. Like shooting a three-pointer, you keep your eyes on the rim. If you keep your eyes on the target, that ball is going to fall perfectly into place. A lot of times when your eyes go up, you tend to overthrow it like we see here. Well, this screen fooled nobody. This defense was all over it. And as a quarterback, I think you need to make a better decision here. Completing this ball just creates a negative play. Throw this ball at the running back's feet. You burn it at his feet, and then you don't take the loss.
The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked. The Longhorns will line up to boot it away when he comes for his second punt of the game. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. And looking to throw now on first down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Chris, all game we've seen this defense fly around, and they're doing it again here. Just great contact, great physicality right at the catch point. It has been so difficult for this offense to find open space, create any rhythm. This has been a really tough day.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now third down coming up. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
These guys are just relentless in this pass rush. We've already seen them knock out the starter. Now they're getting after the backup quarterback, and he's got to be seeing ghosts. This is what I would fear as an offensive play caller, is that this offensive line is clearly being overwhelmed. You've got your backup in there. Where do you go on the play sheet? Chris, I don't have any idea where you go.
They finally get him, but he found a nice lane in that return, and that means good starting field position for this drive. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Looking to throw. It's Manning. Coming after him. Oh, the pass is picked off. Could take it all the way. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down. The offensive coordinator's got to love this starting field position. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. It's a shotgun run call. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
Guys, things are starting to get intense down here on the sideline. The turnovers have been the story of this game, and it all starts with this defense. After that last interception, they came to the sideline, and the guys keep saying, let's keep eating. This defense is fueling this team today and taking control of the game. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. Not quite enough for the first down. Going to be fourth down in just inches. On their own side of the 50, but they're going to go for it here on fourth and inches. Bring him down, but not before he converts that fourth down play. The Longhorns come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. They continue to lean in the running back. He's had a solid game. When you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joel, you love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game. Look for them to continue to lean into this run game. And as we've seen in previous weeks, that's when they really start chewing up the yardage.
Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Catch is made way down inside the 30. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. It's a quick grab. Fights through a tackle. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now.
Great swarming defense, but if you're going to catch that ball behind the line of scrimmage and you've got defenders all over you, you might want to just bat that one down and not take the loss. So a clear mistake from the offense, but again, this defense is just flying around, and they're playing so hard and so well right now.
So a tough third and long on the 10th play of the drive. It's a draw. They'll tackle him well short of the marker. Brings up fourth down. Let's see if they try out the field goal team. And they will try out the field goal team here. Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they add to their lead. So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
And he's tackled at the 6. Bad field position. Don't know why he brought that out. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. Quick throw misses his mark there. Incomplete.
Chris, I just get the sense that this quarterback is rushing. He goes through his reads. I think he does that a little quickly. He tries to get to the check down, throw this ball short, and he's unable to connect. He's jumping at the throws. Again, he's got to relax and establish some sort of rhythm.
They get him down. The gain is to about the 12. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Looking for some space. It's Edwards. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. Critical third down play for this offense right here. To throw, it's Simmons. Looking to make a play deep downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Tackle made way downfield. Enormous gain. The Tigers will come to the line to run the hurry up. A positive start for the offense, trying to lean on this elite quarterback, and Joe showing why he's built such trust with his new team this season.
Chris, that's exactly what his teammates talked about, was that trust that he established. He came in and just worked hard, was one of the guys, and that's what allowed him to become one of the leaders of this group. And now, as an experienced player, that's who they're leaning on.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Rolling to his left outside the pocket. Look out, he's breaking free. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving. This Missouri offense is moving quickly down the field.
When you talk with quarterbacks, and in particular quarterback coaches, coordinators, play callers, they'll tell you that the mark of a great
touchdown, Mizzou. Strong game by this quarterback.
Right back in this football game. That's a big score here in the third quarter to try to cut into that deficit. And this is a very different feel now with the defense coming on the field. You get a stop, get the ball back for an offense that's created some momentum.
Texas 27, Missouri 13.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught behind the line. It's Wilson. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5. Press coverage now from the secondary. Back to throw. It's Manning. Moves out of the pocket. On the run here, lets it go. Makes the catch. It's Townsend. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. Fresh set it down for the offense. First down.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Falls incomplete, but a flag on the play. Let's see who this is on. Backed up after the intentional grounding. 2nd down and very long. And he drops back in the gun. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Breaks free. He might be gone. And they've got him down at the 3. Big gain on that completion. So Texas has the lead as we break for the quarter. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. Looking to throw yet again. Touchdown, Texas. This offense cannot be stopped. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good, a 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Missouri, 13-6.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Quarterback operating an empty set. Back to pass. It's Simmons. Looking deep down the left side. It's incomplete. He was lucky to avoid a 4th interception in this game. 2nd down now. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. With a first down on the ground, that's been something that's been hard to come by for this offense here. There's still time, though, to get the running game going.
Chris, it has been tough sledding running the football. Even that first down run, there's just not a lot of room, not a lot of success. It seems like this defense is fully committed to stopping the run game. Maybe time for a play-action pass? I think it should be coming up.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Chris, as a quarterback, sometimes you feel like you've just got no chance. I mean, the pressure is immense. We've seen it all day long. All these sacks that he's had to take in the backfield. And this pass rush is just owning the...
And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Finally brought down, but that play moves the ball all the way down to the 21.
Chris, a completion like this in this moment in a playoff game can almost be frustrating. You think to yourself, man, why couldn't we get this going earlier?
And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Missouri.
Chris, I always talk about it. Timing and accuracy from the quarterback create these yards after the catch. And here he's able to put the ball on time and on target. And it affords the wide receiver the ability to run after the catch into the end zone. That is beautiful football, offensive football 101.
Missouri.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Looking downfield, it's Manning. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. And it's broken up. Great defensive play to prevent the deep ball.
Just get the sense that he's forcing the football down the field. That's a tight window throw, and he's trying to fit it in there, and it gets easily batted away. He needs to allow the offense to work for him and take what the defense gives him.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier, and a great tackle in the backfield.
And here's the return. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. Can the defense make adjustments? Looks right and lets it fly. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on 1st down, but missed it.
You need a 2nd possession, so you got to go for broke. This ball has got to be thrown aggressively down the field. It needs to get into the end zone quickly.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. With the catch, it's Edwards. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. What a catch! Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down. And the Tigers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to chuck it again. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. He tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
I'm always a fan of an offense being aggressive and taking a shot down the field, and I really love these 4 vertical routes, Chris. This is a concept that I used to love throwing, but as a quarterback, you've got to identify the coverage, and then you got to stand in there and make a quality throw here. I just don't feel like he gave a good ball down the field.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Simmons. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Just a disappointing set of downs right there, but with the clock where it's at, Chris, they can get the ball back. Maybe the...
Hold on, Joe. Looks like this offense is going to go for it on 4th down at their own end of the field. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Pressure is coming. And it's incomplete to end the drive. A turnover on downs here in the late stages of this game. And the defense gets a 4th down stop. A huge moment in this playoff game. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
Fires it to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Tackle's made quickly, but that's a big gain. Ball moves to the 35-yard line. We go back to the weapon who's been so reliable and effective today. He's one of the guys that's helped them build a lead. Now, Joel, they go to him trying to secure it.
And, Chris, he's just so reliable. You can tell that the quarterback has full trust that he knows exactly where this player is going to be, that he's going to be open, and that he's going to catch the football. When you have a guy like that you can rely on the outside, you can ride that to a victory.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Looking for a receiver. The pressure's on. And the junior quarterback inaccurate that time. Threw it behind the receiver.
This is exactly what this defense wanted to do. As they talked to us in our meetings leading up to this game, they said, we've got to hurry this quarterback, get him off of his spot, and disrupt the timing of the passing game. And here, he is clearly hurried by this pass rush.
Got an opening here. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns.
What a performance from this group today. I thought it would be a closer game, in particular here in the semifinal, but they have just been so good, and now they've got the rhythm for their next matchup. They're going to go play for a national championship, Chris, and the film that they're going to watch is some of their best football that they've ever played. That is a great feeling and something this head coach, I'm sure he's going to use moving forward.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. Any hopes of staying alive in a playoff depend on making a play, scoring, and scoring quickly here. It's desperation time. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Excellent play by this defense, getting that tackle for loss and creating a 2nd and long. And now from an offensive perspective, just get half of this back. This next snap is about creating 3rd and manageable. It's not about moving the chains.
Scanning the field, it's Simmons. Looking for a late deep throw. And the downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
What a wildly disappointing day for him. He came in with so many expectations, Chris, and they just haven't had the timing. Another incompletion here. They're down big. Man, this has got to be so frustrating.
On the run, he'll let it go. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Chris, they can't punt here. They can't guarantee that they get this ball back.
Wait, check this out, Joel. The offense is going to go for it here on 4th down. Trying for a 4th down completion. Fires it to the wideout. Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Texas. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment. Taking command now in the fourth quarter, closing in a bid for the national championship game.
They have completely taken over the game with this defense. They're aggressive. It's their second score.
Intercepted in the end zone. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
48, Missouri, Texas.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Terry. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. He'll hand it off. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Can't imagine the disappointment on that sideline. They had such a great year, and they get themselves to this point in the playoff. And to play this way today, I know they didn't expect it. Heck, Chris, you and I didn't expect it. But here they are, and I got to tell you, for these seniors, I just feel for them.
And the defense stops the clock with a timeout. 29 seconds left. First down here for this offense. And on the carry, he's heading left. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
You know, Chris, this is just a film play. The only place that this play feels good is watching it on film on Sunday night and Monday morning. Obviously today, bitterly disappointing with the way that they've played here, headed for another loss.